Chelsea 1, Legia Warsaw 2. Legia Warsaw, the first Polish team, I believe, or they got their first victory on English soil tonight. Another record that Chelsea gifted out. What an embarrassing performance. Now look, you guys know me by now, rough with the smooth, always look on the positive side of things. We are through to the semis because we did the job in the first leg, 3-0, and my God, glad that we did. Glad that we did, because today it was woeful. It was embarrassing. Horrible performance. Madueke tried changing the game. Fair play to him. Kukurea played very well. Got our goal. Top goal scorer in 2025, by the way. Left back. Our left back is our top goal scorer in 2025. He has better box movement than number 9s that we have. Work that out. Dispute that? He got us a very vital goal that we needed, because Legia Warsaw scored 2 goals. The penalty, we'll talk about that in a minute. Jorgensen, my God. We'll talk about that in a second too. Chelsea are through. Chelsea are through, and that is the only positive we can take. That we did the job in the first leg to give us enough of a cushion so we could concede 2 goals tonight and not really put out a strong side and carry on with the game and cruise through to the next round. But that's not what we did. We put out a very strong side. We put out a stronger side tonight than we did against Brentford. Work that out. Is Reece James not a first team member of the squad anymore? Because he's not going to play against Fulham if he played tonight. We know that he can't play 2 games in a week. Kukurea, he got rested, then he comes on to play this game, then he comes off again. Palmer was playing, and Jackson was playing. I'm getting very concerned about Jackson and Palmer right now. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm a very optimistic fan. You guys know this. But I'm getting very concerned with Nicholas Jackson and Palmer. I'm aware that they're coming back from injury. Their minutes are getting managed. I'm very aware of that. No goals for Jackson or Palmer. Palmer has got a couple of assists, so fair enough. His confidence is rock bottom, mate. You can see it. He was kicked around tonight, come limping off. Hopefully he's fit enough for Fulham on Sunday, because without him, we're nothing. We know that. Palmer FC. And Jackson, I just want to see him score, man. It's been such a long time since we score or even get an assist. He offered nothing tonight. I'm just getting a bit concerned about those two, because when those two are firing on all cylinders, we look absolutely threatening. Jadon Sancho gets us out of the mud again today with that assist. Good little ball. When we were actually in transition and you know, had higher tempo, we looked very threatening, like we should against Legia Warsaw. And it's no disrespect to them. Their fans were incredible. They somehow got flares in. They were singing the entire time. Fair play to them. They played well and they deserved the win tonight. They really did. Well, maybe not the penalty. Earning the penalty, yeah, fair and square. Jorgensen, that is horrendous goalkeeping. I know goalkeepers come out to try and claim the ball. They either get it right or they don't. I'm fully aware of that, right? Fully aware of that. He got this one wrong. The save, the attempt to save the penalty. What was that? You know that you're down bad as a Chelsea fan when you're begging for Robert Sanchez to be playing in goal. That's when you know things are bad. When you're going, Sanchez is our number 1 and it's miles clear. It's not even a discussion anymore. Mate, what did we watch? The record attendance, sorry, not the record attendance, the official attendance tonight was 29,000 Chelsea fans. Now, it made me sad, like genuinely sad to see that it was meant to be around 31,000. That's like, what, 10,000 less than what it should be? Now, whether that is a protest to the owners, or they don't want to see Maresca ball, or they don't like the competition, whatever it is, fair enough. It will definitely make waves for people not going to the stands and people walking out before the game had finished. I don't blame them. It's a woeful display. But just on a pure fan level, it made me quite sad. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. We've not even sold out. Whether it's travel issues, Thursday night, cool. I know there's a lot of factors in it, but 29,000 people. That's wild. That is wild. There were boos ringing around the stadium at full time. There were boos throughout the game. The fans aren't happy. They're not happy with Maresca. They're not happy with the style of play. The style of play is boring, monotonous, repetitive, readable, predictable. Teams know how to set up against it. Teams know how to score through it. This zonal defending, I said it after the Ipswich game. I will say it tonight. I will say it till I'm blue in the face. I've said it multiple times in the season. Zonal defending does not work in this system. We look like a Sunday League team defending. It is shocking. First goal, all right, well worked bit of play from Legia Warsaw on the counter. They could win the penalty, earned it fair and square, and mate, they were gifted that penalty goal. because Jorgensen's absolute woeful attempt at a save, if you can even call that. He just fell over, had his hands on the ball and basically threw it in his own net. The second goal, woeful defending from a corner. No one on the Legia Warsaw player who volleyed it into the ground. No one around him. Had about 30 yards of space. Well, maybe not 30 yards, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but he had so much space around him, unchallenged. Ball bounces in, and then as a Legia Warsaw player, in front of all of our defence, 4 yards out, for a tap-in. Jorgensen, and I'm not going to blame Jorgensen for that. You're a goalkeeper 4 yards out. Like, you're not going to do much, right? Unless it's hit at you, right? You're not expected to. Shocking defending, mate. The lineup was way too strong. It was wild. What are the plans? Is Enzo Maresca putting all his eggs in one basket for the Conference League to hope that we win this to secure his job for another year? I don't know. Because we can't go into Fulham Sunday with his rotation plans. It doesn't make any sense. Reece James won't play. Does that mean Neto's going to play? Neto came on. Madueke came on. Palmer was playing. Jackson played. Cucurella played. Who else did we have? Nkunku played. We had so many first teamers on or rotated into this game, and we still lost because we looked awful. And Legia Warsaw deserved the win tonight. Fans were amazing. They kept playing. They were like, no, we're going to keep playing. We're not just going to roll over and let you have the 3-0 and give you the ball and just we're out for a day out. No, they came at us and they got two well-worked goals. They beat us on the night and they earned their own record of beating English team on English soil for the first time in their history. And fair play to them. Credit where it's due. Now, yes, like I said at the start of the video, we are in the semi-finals. That is the only positive because we did the hard work in the away leg. And I am so grateful that we did that because tonight we would have been in massive, massive trouble if we didn't lay them foundations because this is embarrassing. This is genuinely embarrassing. I am always optimistic. I always try and look at the positives. I always try and look at the logic, the reasoning behind things. But tonight, Tyreek George played well. We did have 2 goals disallowed. All right, fair enough. With 2 goals disallowed, on another day, let's say they're not offside, we win the game 3-2. But even so, that's tight, right? 3-2 to a Polish side, 5th in the league. People talk about how our standards have dropped. Is that acceptable? I'm asking you, is it acceptable? Let me know in the comments. Is tonight's performance acceptable to you? Are the boos justified? Are the boos justified around Stamford Bridge? Would you have gone to the game? If you did go to the game, did you leave early? Let me know. I'm curious to know because honestly, I'm in such two minds. Yes, we're in the semis. If we were in the Champions League right now, we want to qualify for Champions League. The only benefit I can see is financially because we're not ready as a team. You stick us in the Champions League, we get absolutely whipped by everyone. We'd have gone out in the league stage. We're not ready. Europa League looks like a stretch right now. And if we win the Conference League, we get automatic qualification in that, which is an upgrade in the competition side of Europe. We want Champions League purely for financial. The squad is not nowhere near ready with Maresca's systems and the way the players are playing. Is it the players? Is it the manager? I personally think it's both. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Maresca is so rigid. We're going to keep playing the system. Like, we're running out of steam. We ran out of steam months ago, and we are running on fumes. Running on fumes. We play a decent team. We get absolutely rolled over. And I fear for Sunday. I look forward to creating content every day about Chelsea, and I love this club more than anything. I watch us when we're good. I watch us when we're bad. I don't care. I'm genuinely fearful for Sunday because we need the result. And I think before tonight's game, I thought, yeah, we can go out. We can get a result tonight, seal it up, give away no silly goals, just have a professional performance like we did in the first leg. Very professional, just kind of done our thing. Didn't happen tonight. But before the game, I thought we'll do that. And then Sunday, we can put all our focus into it. My pre-match 11 was a bunch of academy kids. If we'd have played that, we'd have got absolutely steamrolled and probably got knocked out. 4-2 on aggregate. Yes, we go through and it looks comfortable. But after seeing that performance tonight, I fear for Sunday against Fulham. Fulham are going to be licking their lips, mate. They beat us at the Bridge for the first time in 45 years back in December. We're away. Maybe we'll play better because the atmosphere will be better. Because I'll tell you what, Stamford Bridge is a very, very toxic place right now. The fans are not happy with the board, the directors, Maresca, the performances. And rightfully so. I can see why they're not happy. I'm not happy. And I'm a very optimistic fan, always will be. I have people telling me, oh, Jay, you're too optimistic. You always look at the bright side. Just be honest with us. And I am. I always look for the good in anything. I'm like that as a person. I'm like that when I look at football. And I even said, I went on a rant on my live stream for it. Thank you for everyone who tuned in on the YouTube and on the TikTok live streams. We live stream here for all the watch-alongs. Unless I'm out of the game. But I always let people know in advance. Anyway, I went on a rant. I'm excited for the Conference League, which people think is wild. But I'm excited because it's unknown territory. And it's a potential trophy for Chelsea. Chelsea's about winning. Chelsea's about trophies. My entire life, I've seen Chelsea be the nearly men and then win a load of trophies. And I'm like, yeah, Conference League. You know, we should be slapping teams up. It should be an easy trophy for us to get. We still have to work for it and respect our opponent. But we should get a trophy at the end of the season. I'm excited. But after tonight, I don't want to play Fiorentina. I don't want to play Betis because they'll play us off the park. Tonight was nowhere near good enough. And the fact that Enzo Maresca comes out and says, we play one system and that's it. That's what we do. We're not going to change. We're not going to adapt. That's what we do. And then puts out a performance like this. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. But don't worry. Maresca's going to be here for the next 4 or 5 years. He's not going to get sacked because the sporting directors are the ones that hired him. And the sporting directors are still employed. Now, I know a lot of people are saying Maresca out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You've had enough of Maresca. Cool. I get it. I feel so indifferent about Maresca. Don't really care about him. He's there. Cool. Whatever. It's the sporting directors for me. If they're still in a job, that's the problem. Because if you get rid of Maresca, guess what? The same people that hired him are going to hire another Maresca. And if that doesn't work, they'll hire another Maresca. And we'll continue this merry-go-round of Maresca-style managers because that's what the sporting directors and the board want. When the sporting directors are out of a job because of the bad recruitment in terms of transfers in and out and the managerial appointment, that's when we can talk. Who are Chelsea going to bring in? We haven't got the pool like we used to because of the way the board has set things up, the system they want, wage structures, youth, no experience, youth, potential, superstars, 12-year-olds, whatever. When you think Luis Enrique is going to come in and be like, yeah, I can work with the likes of Benoit Badiashile, Tosin, make them league winners. No, it's not going to happen. Everyone wants Ancelotti. He's available in the summer. What? Ancelotti isn't going to come in unless he's got a war chest and can buy some experience. It's just embarrassing. Tonight's before, and I don't want to be negative because we're through to the semis. And why does it feel like we lost tonight? I know we technically lost on the night, but I mean, why does it feel like we've been knocked out? It's just such a woeful performance. So I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know. You guys are awesome, and you make the games so much more worthwhile. But this tonight was woeful. If you are new around here, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, but you know, turn notification bell so you get notified. Daily Chelsea content here and on TikTok. Do live watch-alongs for every game on both platforms too. Let me know your thoughts about the game. But this was absolutely woeful. And let's just pray. Let's just pray for Fulham, man. We've got them Sunday and we need a result. But it's not looking good. If you are a Chelsea fan who enjoys Chelsea content, there'll be a thumbnail that appears on the screen. So feel free to click in that. You'll enjoy that video too.